See that guy down there riding his bike in the sunshine? Yeah, that's me. In 1988, maybe 1990, it's hard to remember, it's such a long time ago now, I flew out to Kefalonia on my honeymoon. And the minute I got off the plane, I noticed something weird had happened to me. The hairs on my arm stood up, and the back of my neck, I felt really odd, like I'd come home. Now I know a lot of you say that, but this really is my spiritual home. I've spent all the years since trying to make the dream come true, and when Brexit happened, I applied for my biometric, and now I live here. Now over the years, as you can see, if you've been coming a long time, Lourdes has changed immensely. There was one taverna on that beach when I first came, and none of these houses were here, maybe one or two. So you could say that me and the island have changed a lot over the years. I mean, I'm divorced now. Some things are for good, some things are for the worse. I mean, the divorce was terrible, but I've got 2 good children out of it. And I suppose the island now generates a good income for the people who live here. So it's not all bad. If you could, I would really appreciate it if you hit the like, share and subscribe, sat back and enjoyed the ride. Who am I? Well, my name's Rudgey, otherwise known to the bike world as the Doctor. So, let's get into it and see what's going on in my life today, shall we? It's Friday, here we go. Right, well, we had a few problems with the car yesterday. I think the indicator stalk is shorting out and it's putting the driver's side, it's a left-hand drive car for those of you in the UK, indicator and headlamp come on, nothing else, and it flattens the battery. Now, I've run a load of tests, I can't find out why it's doing that. I did read up on it, and they do suffer with the indicator stalk doing that. I can't understand why it wouldn't put the backlight on though. It could also be the relay for the hazard lights, so I might change both. But it's only done it twice. It did it on the Hobbit and it did it on me the other day. Anyway, we're off to see the wonderful Karen Fozzard, aka Tigger to me, down at the rabbit hole, and I'm going to take you guys with me. It's a cracking morning, though it is pretty cloudy over Argostoli, so whether we get some rain or not I don't know. It's not forecast for the day, it's supposed to be later on tonight that it starts. So you're just heading out through Peratata now. Those of you who are familiar with the area will know this. And no, we haven't been flooded out down here so far this year. Kyriakis was. Probably do a video on that later on, maybe even today, who knows. So yeah, next stop, Argostoli. Now, here's an interesting fact that some of you might not know. This island here has been changed, the law's been changed. Though the signage is confusing, it's got both signs. You have to give way, as you would in the UK, to things on the island. Whereas a normal rule in Europe is that things on the island give way to the main roads, but they've changed the law on that one, as indeed they did on the one in Argostoli a while back. The one in the middle on this dual carriage road, which I'll show you in a minute, well, they've left the rules as they were, so you still have to give way on the island to things coming off the main road. Is that clear? No, probably not. Yeah, so the island that we're coming up to now, as you can see by the signage, things on the island have to give way to us. So in other words, if you're on the island, you give way to things entering the island, whereas the one we've just passed is the other way around, as it would be in the UK. I don't know why they've done that. I think it's dangerous and very confusing, because the one down here, the bigger one, is back on English law for you guys that come from the UK. So yeah, if you approach the island, you have to give way to things on the island. It just sort of sums up how things are done on this island. I mean, the one-way system, they keep changing it for some reason. So if you're not familiar with it, it's fine, because you just look at the signs and you think, oh yeah, well. But if you're familiar with it and it suddenly changes, they don't even put signs up half the time. They just put a bag over the old sign. I mean, anyway, enough of a rant. It's a lovely day. It's a great day to be alive. That's all I'm going to say on that subject. So we're now approaching the big island, just before we get into Argostoli. And that bike there, that's just past us, I nearly brought that 4 years ago now, nearly 5. There you go, you see, we all have to give way to things on the island, on this island here, which isn't the normal European way. They did change this island a long time ago, so a few of you who come here a lot will know that. Anyway, I'm going to get parked up in the coach park, because Argostoli is now a nightmare, because they're digging roads up and pedestrianising them. There's hardly any parking, so I'm going to park in the coach park and walk down to see our Tigger. Right, well, we found a parking space. I think it's probably because we're in the middle of a lake and nobody else wanted it. Because you can see they're parking actually in the roadway. Quite what happens when that one goes makes those are stuck in the middle then. But anyway, it's usually a Monday that things are busy. Now, as you can see, all the fire brigade are back for the winter. All those are usually stationed out around the island. So, I'm now going to show you some congestion. As you can see, it's busy down there. It's just started spitting me rain, and I didn't bring a coat because it's not forecast. So you see, you can't rely on a forecast here. It just doesn't work. For those of you who are not familiar with it, that's the coach station, and just in there, that building there, well, it's part of the coach station really, is the best gyros on the island, allegedly. Although I found the Condosouvli down opposite my baker is probably the best. Let's cross over there, go this way. So yeah, there's your coach station. Must get round to doing that trip one day. Maybe when I buy a vehicle again, because I will be buying a 4x4 at some point when I can afford it. Maybe we'll get the Catalonia-Athens bus, but we'll see. Now in the summer, they usually have, you see these umbrellas here, the tavernas usually spill out onto the quayside here. As you can see, there's some concrete weights for the brollies there.
That's for the bridge, I believe it's called. Isn't it great they've still got things like this? The mayor made the one down at opposite the baker's, which used to be down there, made him disappear, so that's gone for good, which I think's a big shame really. And your fruit and veg that used to be so well known that was down there is now there, which very modern, which is what the mayor wants. I'm not sure it's what you lot want. You let me know on that. I mean, all this is very nice, but I think it should have stopped at that really, instead of trying to modernise the town. Anyway, I have done various videos on this. Leave in the comments what you think. I think they're going in the wrong direction. It will neither be one thing or the other soon. It's never going to be an absolutely mint, posh town. It's a working town. It's an old Greek working town. And I think it should have been, personally, I think it should have been left like that. It's what the holiday makers come out for. We're sort of losing our way a bit, I think. I mean, I've said this before, the food now is very nice. It's getting difficult to find old-fashioned taverna food now like we used to get 30 years ago. I think there's room for that. You can get it, but mostly it's like restaurant standard Greek food, which is all right if you're in Athens, I suppose. So it gives you an idea of what goes on here. As you can see, the town is still alive, very much alive. Let's go down this way. Now just there is my friend Olga. She's done a great job of making her place look like it used to under the new regulations of the mayor. She's only allowed to come out as far as she has there. Look, I have to say, well done. It looks great. This is what used to happen, and I think that's what everybody wanted. But well, it's not what the mayor was after. You see the mayor's balls all the way down there. As you can see, they're a great idea, aren't they? Not only are they a trip hazard, but the cars come bashing into them. Am I moaning again? Yeah, sorry. Fishmonger's still there. A little taverna there. Got a lovely little star there with Kefalonia on it. Petrol station, that's still here. Where the Chinese shop used to be is now a grill house. I can recommend that place. I've been going in there since it opened because some friends wanted to go in, and it is very good. Now there's my friend the baker's over there, that one. If you go in there, say Rudgey sent you, can I have a prescription? He'll sort you out. You have to cross his palm with euros, but he will sort you out, trust me. Not a lot's changed over there. The road has got narrower because they've put the pavement in, so there's less parking, but not a lot's changed. But here, as you can see, that used to be the grocery, which I pointed out is now up there. They've done nothing with that. These are all owned by the municipality, apparently. Patsaurus had to go. The fountain thing they put in, they can't work because apparently there's no feed to it. Yeah, brilliant. I mean, It would have been better. All the local shops have said it would have been better to put parking bays in there, and I think they're right. The little bar that I used to like, which was quite expensive, but it was nice to sit there because you always got a nice breeze off the sea, and you could watch the yachts come and go. That's gone. I've done nothing with that. And as you can see, the guy who used to have the old car that you used to photograph and did the tyres, he's gone too. He's still working, he's up the back of Argostoli now. Anyway. Yeah. Leave in the comments what you think. I think they should have stopped at doing this and maybe renovated the buildings but left it alone other than that. I see one of the shops has got its Christmas decks out. We're a bit slow this year. They've usually started by now. There's usually Christmas lights in these palms. As you can see, they're still working on the side roads, which are now blocked off. You can't use those, which has caused a load more congestion. Anyway, let's go and see the lovely Karen Fozzard. The directions, there's the Alpha Bank on the front. And if we go up here towards the National Bank of Greece and turn right, that takes you to where Karen's shop is. So I've just bumped into Tanya's husband. Tanya used to be the woman I knew for if I wanted a cake on the island, but she also sings. So she does do a place, La Veronica, I think, in Lassie. I'll probably put something up. She's put an advert out, so you can go and see her next year. Very good. Does a lot of ABBA tributes and stuff like that. That sort of genre. She likes ABBA, so she does that. Shania Twain, all that sort of thing. I'll put a little advert that she's put on Facebook. I'll put that up for you. But yeah, she's worth watching. Come on, leaps and bounds. Quite proud of her. Anyway, it's funny, isn't it, how your taste change. I was going to get Suzuki Samurai once upon a time and do it up like that, but they do fall over and I don't fancy that. Anyway, there's the National Bank of Greece, and there is Karen's shop. Now if you're coming down to Lithostratos, sorry, keep saying that wrong, look out for that tower. I've filmed this a million times, so you should all know where it is by now, but if you don't, you come along from the theatre all the way up until you see that. There's a cafe bar on the corner there, which I can recommend as well. Anyway, this is Karen's Christmas window. So let's go in and have a look.
Sweet cheeks, how are you doing?
Hello, Tigger. I'm all right. How are you?
I'm all right, Dalton.
You've been busy in the shop, ain't you?
I have. Have you come to cause chaos again?
I
actually found a screwdriver.
Did you?
Well, yeah, and the pencil. Even though it was stuck in one of my little pigtails. Found it.
Yeah, we're losing the pencil, so what I did, I shoved it in there. And then we started drilling holes, didn't we, and stuff?
And then I forgot and went home with a pencil stuck in the But it's all fine.
Anyway, I'll show him round the shop, shall I?
Okay.
We'll start here, look.
It did good. Did our Monty.
Yeah, you're well hung now.
Absolutely. Said the actress in the vicar.
Yeah.
Yes, many, many new things. There's still lots to come in, obviously, because I've not had time to put it all out.
She's been a busy girl.
I have.
This
She's
stuff
all
doesn't
good
get
there.
here by itself, does it? You know.
The elves bring it on a night, you know that. They're all like coming in like that. Oh, we want to help the rabbit hole. So what are you up to today, Monty?
What am I up to?
Yes.
Filming your shop.
Yay! Happy days.
Well, I might go and do a beach in a bit for this lot.
Ooh, epic. Where are you thinking of going?
I don't know. Wherever the wind blows me.
How far are you thinking of going?
Well, I've got the car, so it doesn't matter.
What about Hagia Sophia? Have you been to that one?
Yeah, I went there early in the year, but I could go there again because it'll be quiet now.
Yeah. What about Eleni over at Luxora? That's pretty cool as well.
Yeah, I think I've done that one recently. The viewers will tell me now. They go, "Oh, we haven't seen that one."
Well, yeah, there's loads in there. I mean, I've been here 17 years, I'm counting, and I'm still finding beaches I never even knew about. It's pretty epic. Not that I do beaches, obviously, as you can see by my gothic skin.
Now, you see, if you misbehave in this shop,
Yes, the flying monkey will come out and get you.
yeah, she releases that. But you have to be very naughty to do that.
Yeah, I'm also going to get a pot of glitter, and that's going to go at the back of the till. And then if anybody comes in and they've not read the sign on the window saying no stupid people, they'll get glittered, and then they've got to do the walk of shame wearing glitter back to the car.
Sounds like a great idea to me.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
They'll be in the festive look then. But it's all good. Happy days. Ooh, Christmas bags have just arrived. Yeah, going up higher now. Poor Anne and Anna, when they come in, they'll be like that, oh, for God's sake, we need to get the ladders out.
So there you go. There's a brief look round the rabbit hole.
Happy days.
But you've got to come and check it out yourselves. I know a lot of you who watch me have been here anyway, but for those who haven't, you've got to come. It's the most famous shop on Kefalonia.
Thanks, dolls. In for me voltage.
And she hasn't put her prices up since 1945.
It's true, is that?
It is true, yeah. Yeah, very reasonable prices.
These new stickers, aren't they ace? These are going on the gothic bags and people buy special things. I see real people. You're a real person, Monty.
She gets far too excited about this
I
stuff.
know, a bit giddy, I have to say.
Right, I'm off then.
Right.
I'll see you later, Tigger.
Toodles, sweet cheeks.
Say goodbye to the viewers.
Goodbye, viewers.
So there you go. That's the famous Down the Rabbit Hole shop with the lovely Tigger. And like I've said, it is well worth a visit if you're in town. So I'll now show you how to find the place from the Lithostrato. This place is good as well if you want a light lunch. Really good kit. Right, so here we are. And as you can see, that's the end of the Lithostrata. So if you go there, you've passed it. Just look out for the clock tower and this place here. And as I said, I can recommend this place. They do some good food in there. Right, I'm going to get back to the car, see if we can find you lot a beach and film that. As you can see, some places are still open, but generally a lot of the tourist shops are shut now. I think we're at the 5th of December, something like that. We are very lucky. We've got pretty much everything we need, really. And this is what I was saying about Greek road signs. You see, we've got an arrow there telling you to go up that road, and no entrance signs there. And that's Olga. So that's a lovely Olga from the fruit and veg shop. So I just had a little chat with her. She's got a few hours off. She's always working. You know, that's something you wouldn't see in the streets of Birmingham, isn't it? But I don't know what they're going to do about this. It keeps flooding because they've took all the drainage away now, obviously. Probably not the best time of year to do it, really. I'm not quite sure what they're doing here. I think this will be for traffic, but further up they were talking, there's rumour it's just going to be pedestrian only. And Tigger's taken me in there for lunch once or twice. So we were talking about traditional food earlier. As you can see, they've got a hot counter, which is how it used to be back in the day. Saurus used to do that. So if you want a traditional old style bit of food, that's where to go. Bit chaotic. Let's hope they've got it sorted out for when you guys come back. So I just popped into the meat market there. If you live on Kefalonia, this might be useful knowledge to you. He's doing a lot of British stuff. Crumpets, mince pies, Christmas cake, all that sort of stuff. He also does some quite nice meats and things in there, although I prefer the butcher I use, as you know. Anyway, I just bought some mince pies. €7. So I'm not quite sure how much they are in the UK now, so leave in the comments and let me know how much they are in the UK. €7. I mean, they have to pay tax on it now, that's the problem. So anything that comes in from the UK has an extra tax on it. But yeah, I might try and get my baker to make some. He was talking about it last year, so I might go and see him. €7. I don't know how much they are in the UK, like I say, so let me know in the comments. We're back at the bus station now. I'm going to go and see if I can find out how much the paint's going to cost for the outside of the house. I think it's fair to point out at this point that when I buy stuff, you guys might think, whew, even the ones who live on the island. But to me, it's all about building up relationships with people. And it sort of evens itself out a little then. Like my butcher, for instance, although I do think we get a good deal there. But then he gives me a lot of stuff for the cat to eat, so, you know, we know each other, we have a bit of a laugh when I go in. It makes the world go round. Something I think we've lost in the UK now. But anyway, this is where I'm going to try and get my paint from. If you know of anywhere better and you live on the island, let me know. I don't know whether it's the cheapest or what. There's a girl in there who used to be front of house at a family-run bar and grill down by where the glass bottom boat is, captain's table and all that area. Tiny little place, and it closed recently. The expats used to use it a lot, and I think a few people fell out. Anyway, it's another story. Haven't seen her for a while. She works in there now, and they're very, very helpful. And probably the prices are okay, but they're really helpful, which makes all the difference, doesn't it? We had a bit of a laugh about my Greek, like you do. So yeah, I'm going to go home, look at the colour chart he gave me, pick the colours out, go back and get the paints, probably the end of the week, because as you can see, we've got more rain coming in. I think it's difficult because in the summer it gets too hot to do anything. You get a very small window of opportunity if you're working on your property. Summer it's too hot, this time of year it rains a lot, so but you know, I'm getting there slowly. I've done one of the shutters and half of the glass doors, So we're getting along it now, and we're only at the 5th of November. I am hoping to have it all done for my birthday party, so it's nice for when my friends come. Anyway, car park's emptying out. Time to hit the road. Well, here we go. Familiar road. Been down here a few times on this channel, haven't we? On the bike, in the car. Now, how I work this is, if you're on a pension, you've got to be careful, haven't you? It's all doable. I'm doing okay. But now I've brought the mince pies, you see, I was going to go to the yard, but I'm going to put that off to next week now, to be easy on my finances, because I'm going to need petrol for the car in a minute. It looks like it's going to... So I'm heading for Mere area, I think, and then I'll head out somewhere and find a beach. We'll see what the weather's like. I'm trying to keep out of the storm. It seems to be going over that way, and it looked like the other side of the mountain was okay. The sun seems to be out there, so we'll see. I'll show you what we mean, but there'll be some mountain roads for you guys to see. We'll pass the goat man, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, if you see me swerving around, it's not because I'm drunk or anything. It's just that this time of year we get, when we get a lot of rain, sometimes the roads get washed away. And of course during the summer the lorries, when the tarmac's hot, the lorries move it around, so you get like undulations, as the Hobbit would say. Bumps in the road, I'd call them. So I usually steer around those. They're pretty good here though, they'll repair a lot of them over the winter. Right, so let's crack on and see where we end up today. There's your Argostoli and the Deposit Bridge. Oh, I don't know whether you can see that up there, but one of the windmills is actually turning. Oh, there's 3 of them working today. Much joy. That means somebody's got their microwave and their oven on, probably. Yeah. Just passing the British Cemetery and the yard. The yard's the place with the pink sign. I like it in there. If you want a nice burger, that's the place to go. Now, normally I'd go down to the left here because I love that bit of road, but we're going this way today, so I'll film some of it for you. A lot of you will know where to go along here. This was the detour road when the bridge was down. I brought you this way because a lot of you like the villages, so I thought we'd come this way for a change. There is a quicker way. Of course. So if we go right, you end up, I believe, where the Iron Cross is hanging in the tree, where the Germans hung the priest's son, I think it was. We're going left because we're heading out over the mountain. Right, I've pulled up to show you a fantastic view. It's difficult to film when you're driving. I have got ways of wedging the phone for your viewing pleasure, but of course I still have to manoeuvre it around, and it's a bit of a windy road, so I didn't want to cause any problems. So I've pulled up and I'm going to take you out now and show you a view. Look at that. It don't come much better than that, does it, eh? You can see Luxury in the background there, and the hotels, Ixie Beach and all that area is round the back there. There's the old quarry. Just thought I'd share that with you. I'm going to get back in the car and carry on. Right, so we're on dash cam now. Strategically wedged between the speedo and the radio in the car. So you might get a funny angle, but never mind. As you can see, the road's pretty good. And this is where you would come out if you'd have gone the diversion route. It's just that I decided to go through the village. Just about to go through another village. Well, you can't say I don't go out in all weathers for you. We're currently up at the monastery. A lot of you will know this, and that road takes you over the hill and down towards Mirtus Bay. There's a big industrial site down there, and that's the village we've just come through. And that over there is Argostoli. We'll have a little wander around. It's quite moody at the moment because there's a lot of low cloud, but you get a good view from here. Just about make out Luxury in the background there, and of course Argostoli, and a lovely solar farm. And the bell tower that's been dismantled by the looks of it now. Had a problem with the earthquake a while back. Looks like all the windmills are going. Must be several people using toasters. That's the only thing I can come up with. Right, let's get back in Kylie and head out over the mountain. Right, let's head out over the mountain. Looks like we're in for a bit of rain as we go over, but it did look dry to the other side. We'll see. Hard to predict at the moment this time of year. But it's nice to get out of the house. I've been sat in the house waiting for a gap in the weather for way too long. So let's have a look. So one thing about Kylie is she's a 1.4 16 valve. Now most of the cars on the island, the majority of them anyway, are 1 litre. You're lucky to get much above that because of the circulation tax, which is road tax basically, and that's why most people drive smaller vehicles. The problem with that is when you want to go over the mountains, some of these little 1 litre 3-cylinder engines, they struggle, especially if you're 4 up. They'll do it, you just have to take your time. But of course Kylie, well, she don't care. As you can see, she's just breezing up here. Just another useless bit of information for you. apologise about the wipers. But if you want to see where you're going, we need them, don't we? Anyway, we're at the top now, where it's all downhill from here. As my mother once said. Oh dear me. As you can see, lovely bit of road, crash barriers as well, which used to be a bit of a novelty here. So it's a very safe piece of road to come along. The only thing I would say is that during the winter and when we have earthquakes, you've got to be aware of the fact there'll be some debris on the road. But that's pretty much true in the whole island, really. As you can see, look, there's bits of rock. Some of these rocks are quite sharp and they will take a tyre out. I love this bit of road on Nicky, especially coming back in the opposite direction. You can really get a bit of a move on. The road quality is quite good, it's quite grippy. So yeah, I quite often come up here on Nicky and blow the cobwebs away. As you'll have probably seen in some of my earlier videos, I've done a few videos of me riding along here. So we're not short of nice roads really on the island. Anyway, it's raining, but it's not cold today. I put a shirt on and I'm beginning to wish I hadn't. I'll take it off in a bit. It's quite warm. December the 5th. I mean, you know, I don't know what's going on in the UK, but I'm told by my friends, and the Hobbit in particular, they've all got the heating on. Hobbit's got a log fire going. I have had the gas heater on some of the evenings. Last night I had it on, one bar. It's not terribly cold. I could have probably done without it if I'd have put more appropriate clothing on. I'm not sure, maybe one of you will leave in the comments, but I'm pretty certain that this road through the middle of the mountain is a little bit quicker to get into Myrtus from Argostoli. I like the coast road and I should probably go back that way, purely because I like the road. But I think if you're in a hurry, most of the locals tend to use this road. It does get quite busy. I'm wondering whether it's just a bit quicker. This is a typical Kefalonian road. You'll see in a minute. We've got this lovely wide stretch of winding road through the mountain, all new and good quality tarmac. In fact, it's probably wider and better than a lot of roads in the UK where I used to live. Well, it is better than the roads in the UK where I used to live. They're in a dreadful state. But like I say, they do look after these roads. And then it turns into this. So if you come hurtling down there, it serves you right, because yeah, cigar. Anyway, this is the village where the man who makes the goat bells is, for those of you who want to know where he is. And this eventually brings you out the crossroads for Myrtus, and there's the goat man's place. And the crossroads for, as I was saying, for Myrtus and Pescado that way. And if you turn right, it brings you out into Iefemia, and if you turn left, Argostoli. My Greek friends will tell me whether my pronunciation is getting any better. So they've even got decorations on the lampposts here for Christmas. Anyway, yeah, this is where this brings you out. And I think I'm going to continue on and go right here in the direction of Iefemia. I was talking about the bins the other day. We just passed some bins there. It's just reminded me. Two of my favourite chairs, actually, on the balcony, came from those bins. And the only thing that was wrong with them was the bolts that fell out that hold them together. So I put some new nuts and bolts in there, some washers, and got myself some chairs. One of the things I love about this place, you know, it's just like living on a boat, really. It used to happen in the marina. If there was anything any good, it got left by the bin, not in it, and then whoever wanted it could pick it up and go and fix it up and use it. And I do believe the yacht that's at the quarry on the road out of here, the coastal road, used to be in that garage there. To be honest, I think somebody's living on it. Or it's a shelter for the go guy. I don't know. Anyway, I know a few of you like these road trips. Let me know in the comments what you think. And a few of you have been putting down places you'd like to see. Now, all I will say about that is that I do take it all on board. It goes down on my little book. And when I'm short of ideas, I'll look in the book. The problem is that for months and months I had a few people asking me to go and visit the memorial for the submarine crew. Well, the problem with that is they'll probably get about 2 seconds worth of footage out of that for, you know, a lot of petrol to get there and time out. So I had to make sure I did that alongside something else. Anyway, enough of that waffle. Got it wrong again, Dad. It's a nice little village, isn't it? A few houses for sale there. Vicky, Tom, some houses for sale there. I'm going to get them into trouble, aren't I? Oh, they're going to be in so much trouble. Another one there, nice one actually. Get any more stuff in that shop, did you? Must have a look in there one day. I like to have a look in these different shops just to see, because they all sell similar things, but occasionally you'll find something that you were looking for, you know, that you couldn't get anywhere else. Glimpse of a year for me, or as the Brits will pronounce it because of the way it's spelled, a G for me. I'm not sure my Greek pronunciation is correct, but I do my best. I think the older you get, the more difficult it becomes. Yeah, it's a shame about the weather. It is clearer over this way, but it's still raining and grey. Now, the other video I did a few weeks ago, a lorry went straight through there because he wasn't going to be able to turn right here. They're allowed to do that, there's a signage there saying so. So just be aware of the fact if you're coming the other way that you might get a lorry coming to meet you. Anyway, this is a year for me for those of you who are not familiar with the place. So a little wander around, see what's going on, and then we'll crack on towards Sami. Getting out and about today, ain't you? You know? Cilio is open all year. I spoke to the guys in there. I do come over occasionally on the bike when the weather's good in the winter. It's a nice nice ride across that mountain, and I'll have a coffee there and then head back. There's usually a few bikes outside. The other place there, it belongs to a friend of mine. He does great food there, traditional Greek stuff. Right, let's spin around and we'll head back out towards Sami. As you can see, there's a supermarket open and a couple of the tavernas, just to service the people who live there, really. So I hope you're enjoying this little ride around in the rain. But I bet a few of you have been out here when it's rained. I'm sure a few of you will leave in the comments. We do get rain occasionally, not very often in the summer, I have to say. This is a real favourite of mine, not particularly for the road on the bike. It's a bit undulating these days. It's due to be resurfaced, I think, but the views are just fantastic. It is a really nice bit of road to ride and drive along. I keep saying it, I'm so lucky to be able to do this. And of course there's little beaches all the way along there that local people use in the summer to have a swim, keep out the way of the tourists. I've just pulled up quickly. I don't know whether you can see that. See the mountains in the background there? Looks like they're covered in snow as well. Oh, got lightning now as well. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be seeing much of a beach today. If you visit this place, do me a favour and park in the car park. Last year we had people parked on this bend. Really dangerous. This is a main road, so you get like coaches, lorries, cars and motorbikes. So yeah, park on the car park please, that's my advice. Now I've heard about this place, and being as it's raining, seems an ideal day to have a little look. There's a waterfall down there apparently. Let's have a little look. Karen told me about it. Yeah, this ain't for the faint-hearted. If you don't walk well, I don't advise you come down here. Oh yeah, now this would be spectacular if the sun was out. What a shame that the sun's not out. There's a big cave down there, look at that. See, this is the island that just keeps giving, isn't it? You know. Now I've never been here. Tigger told me about it. And my friend Erasmus from the VW club, he told me about this as well. I think he's been swimming here. Look at that. Wow. So not a beach, but an underground lake. What a fantastic place. Let's go and have a look at the other one. There's another one up here. Like I say, I don't advise anybody to try and come down here. They have fenced it off, I noticed, and somebody's opened the fence, so I've sneaked in. But yeah, I don't advise any of you viewers to come down here, of course. I'll film it for you. I mean, this will be, I'm going to have to come here in the summer. Look at that. What a fantastic place. Well, you can't say I don't take you to some interesting places, can you? Eh? They have locked the gate and somebody's opened the fence up, which is how I got in. Doesn't say I can't come through the fence, so that's what I've done. So you make your own minds up whether you want to do that or not, but be aware they've probably closed it off because these steps aren't exactly stable. What a place. And for those of you who say, oh, it was too quick, I couldn't read it, pause your video. Even I can do that. Anyway, let's see where we go now. Anyway, sorry that we didn't visit a beach, but it's pouring down with rain. But the caves were interesting. I've been wanting to visit that while Tigger told me about, as I just said. So I hope you enjoyed those, as brief as they were. I also hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And never forget, it's a great day to be alive. No matter whether it's raining or not, somebody wants you on this planet. Don't ever think they don't. So if you're getting thoughts like that, bring somebody up, please. I'd much rather have somebody ring me at 3 in the morning than ring them in the morning and find them not along with us. Just remember that. Great day to be alive. Thanks for watching, and do me a favour, if you've liked this video, or even if you haven't, hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe, sit back and enjoy the ride, and I'll see you guys next week. Remember, dreams do come true. True story. Wherever you go, there you are. See you next week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all this. You guys.